How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Nice
and you?
to see you.
I'm like that.
Okay, we're going to mic you up, Jodie.
Lovely.
Are we ready? I'm ready. Okay. Jodie Kidd, great to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
It's 5 minutes, you know the rules.
Yes, I do.
Not a second more, not a second less.
Okay, I'll try and be as quick as I can.
Are you ready?
Yes, come on then.
Time starts now. You have been a supermodel,
Yep.
a presenter.
Yep.
You've raced cars,
Yeah.
played polo.
Yeah.
Of all those things, what are you most proud of so far?
A bit of jack of all trades. I would definitely be very proud of representing the country playing polo, doing the fastest lap round Top Gear, walking down the catwalks for all the amazing designers that I've worked for, and definitely being on Strictly for this length of time. I'm quite shocked.
Let me ask you about Strictly. Are you enjoying it?
I love it. I mean, it's a most amazing show. Very hard work, seriously hard work, but I'm loving it. You know, it's a real experience.
Quite emotionally and physically draining.
Yes, I mean, I'm not the most emotional person you'll ever meet, and I've now cried twice in front of God knows how many millions of people. It's terrible. It really is, but it's an amazing show.
What's the atmosphere like amongst the celebrity contestants? Are you quite competitive with each other?
Well, I mean, you know, there are a couple of them that know that they're very good, and so they're getting very competitive. But someone like myself, who knows they're not the most natural and talented dancer that's ever walked this planet, just really loves every second, takes it all on board, you know, and just wants to really, really enjoy it.
Do you think you can win now?
No, absolutely not. I have no delusions of grandeur at all. I've started with 2 left feet, and it's actually really nice to, each week, to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel and go, oh, you know, maybe one day I might become a semi-decent dancer.
Now
or maybe just dancer.
Tell me a little bit about your modelling career, because you were plucked overnight from a
Yep.
beach in Barbados.
I was indeed, yeah.
Did that change your life
I
completely?
mean, completely changed my life. I was, my whole career was set out as in, you know, I wanted to be a show jumper, I wanted to breed my own horses, and then suddenly modelling came upon me, and I said, well, I'll give it 6 months, and maybe I can earn a bit of money and buy my horse box, because I was saving up to buy a horse box, and that was about 14 years ago, and I got my horse box.
Fantastic. Now, we've had the whole size zero debate.
Yeah.
What do you make of all that? Do you think there is too much pressure still being put on young women, girls, to be unhealthily skinny?
I mean, the whole thing with fashion is that it changes the whole time, and it revolves. Like, just before I came in, it was very Cindy Crawford, and it was very voluptuous, and Claudia Schiffer, and then it went into the waif, which was where I came into it, where Kate Moss came into it. Then it went to the Brazilians, which was all quite voluptuous again, and then, you know, so it does this whole circle. So there's a supermodel for every single era. You know, you've got your Cindy Crawford voluptuous, you've got Kate Moss for being waif-like. So, you know, it moves in a constant circle, so it isn't just waif.
Is it a pretty tough industry to be part of?
I was very lucky to come in and go quite high up. I think a bit lower down it can be very cutthroat, but it is an amazingly rewarding industry. You get to travel the world, you get to work with the most incredible people, and I feel very blessed and lucky to be involved in it.
Did it give you a huge buzz seeing yourself on massive billboards around the world?
I mean, it was very, very strange. I remember the first time going into Times Square and I was modelling a perfume campaign, and I saw my face up there and I just went, that's very weird, but amazing. I mean, the most incredible thing. Not many people can say that, can they? So I feel very lucky.
Now, you're a woman of many talents. Tell me a little bit about the motor racing, because you've almost been professional, haven't you?
Yeah, I did a semi-professional series for Maserati. I started with my Top Gear lap. I'd never been around a racetrack in my whole entire life, and went round and did the fastest time, and the Stig actually said to me, you know, you've got some natural talent. So I went, oh, I'm going to, you know, work on this a bit, got my racing licence, and then got picked up by Maserati, so it's been amazing.
I'm going to rush you now because we are running out of time.
Okay.
Do you think there should be a female Formula One?
Absolutely. I would have loved it for it to be me, but unfortunately the car would have been too long because I am 6'2".
Tell me, Lord Beaverbrook was your great-grandfather.
Yes, he was.
Massive media tycoon.
Yep.
Ran the Daily Express, which at the time was the most popular newspaper in the world.
It was indeed.
What do you make of the British media today, Jodie?
The British media today, I mean, you know, I think they're very cutthroat. I think, you know, the celebrity world is very bizarre nowadays. I think, you know, back then when my grandfather was doing the newspapers, there were real people, you know, you had real stories, and I think there's a lot of fakeness that's going on.
Have you enjoyed being a celebrity?
Yeah, well, I mean, celebrity, define celebrity.
Okay.
I'm myself.
You've been part of the jet set. Has it been fun playing polo with the Royals?
I mean, that's been an amazing thing. But, you know, my father played, you know, and he's not a celebrity, and my brother's also a polo player, and he's not a celebrity.
Jodie Kidd, the time stops now.
It's over. I couldn't speak quick enough.
Great to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. Okay, bye.